Hi, my name is Robin Schroeter, and today I'm going to talk to you about what it takes to become an actor. And for me, it really boils down to three things. It takes dedication, it takes patience, and it takes passion. So a combination of these three things is really important when you want to become an actor. Now, some of you may say, okay, what do I have to do? Do I have to take an acting class? And I can tell you, just taking one acting class and thinking, okay, now I'm ready, now I'm set, now I'm going to make it, it doesn't work like that. It's not like a Rocky movie where somebody can train for 2 weeks and become the champion of the world. Real life doesn't work like that. But here is how it works. You train, you win, you fail. You get back up, you train some more, you win again, you fail, you get back up, you train some more, you win, you fail, and you get back up. That's how life works, right? We always learn. It never ends, it never stops, you always continue. Do you think you can become a stockbroker in just 3 months? It doesn't work like that. It takes more training. It takes more experience than that. Alright, to set you off, here's a little story of a student of mine. His name is Nobu. And you can look him up. You will find him on IMDb by now. And there's some nice credits to his name. So here's the story of my student Nobu. He started taking classes with me 3 years ago, and after the first course of 3 months, he got invited to an audition for Kate. And I coached him through the audition of Kate, and he landed the part. It was the first speaking part in a Hollywood production for him. So that was a big break. Then after he played the part in Kate, he continued his classes. And he started with the advanced class. And towards the end of the advanced class, another project came up. WU Assassins, Wu Assassins. I think they changed the name afterwards, but he landed another speaking part in that. So that was a Netflix series. So two projects within around half a year time, two speaking parts in two big Hollywood productions. That is not bad. And then COVID hit, right, which was terrible for the whole film industry. Wherever you speak to will confirm that. Productions died down. Well, Nobu didn't give up. What did Nobu do? He continued his training. He was working a full-time job all the while through his training before and through the parts that he had. So he was working a full-time job, but he continued his training. He became my teaching assistant. He continued accent reduction classes with Nathan Mills. He continued online classes with Wendy Allen Wright from Hollywood's Winner's Circle, who teaches you how to make it big in Hollywood. And Nobu introduced her to Masterclass Studio, and she came over to sit in some classes here as well. And Nobu continued stunt classes, stunt fighting classes with Ron Smorenberg. And all of this while he was working a full-time job. So we see his dedication to his craft, because it's really hard if you're working full-time and you're still training and you still take the acting jobs, whatever acting jobs you can get. And then mid 2021, we got another casting for one of my director friends who needed a Japanese actor for his production. And production got delayed. He got cast for it, but production got delayed, and he had to go back to Japan. But he really wanted to be part of this production. He did everything that he needed to, and just made it back in time to go into shoot. It was not for the money, because the money for that project wasn't good, but it was a speaking part in a mini series. It was a really good part. So he did that part, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see him in this story. I think his part was really outstanding, and you can really see how much his acting improved compared to where he was at before, and it was the first time that he acted in Japanese. And then beginning of this year, he got contacted by another production, again another director that I had worked with before, and they saw him in this mini series, and they wanted him for another part in their movie. Now this is a feature film, a Thai feature film, and Nobu got cast as the main villain in this film. So altogether this took 3 years, and I think Nobu every week, every time I met him, he asked me, Sensei, do you have a part for me? Sensei, do you know any movie that is coming up? Sensei, I need a new part. Now, this is the dedication that he has, and you can feel his passion in his action to keep going. He needed a lot of patience too, because when COVID hit, there was nothing that anybody could do. But if you look at his resume, starting off with small speaking parts in Hollywood productions, working himself higher, bigger parts, getting a bigger speaking part in a Thai miniseries, all the way up to playing the main villain in a Thai movie, which is, I think that's pretty incredible, and it's a good resume to show. From all of my students, I don't know anybody who prepares as well as Nobu did for any of the parts. In any of the works that he does, you can feel his patience, his dedication, and his passion. Patience really is a major ingredient if you want to become an actor, because you can't force when the part is going to come. The only thing that you can do is to train yourself and to keep training, to be ready for when you need to be ready. It's like a fighter, you need to get ready for the fight, but you don't know when the fight is going to come up. But when you get called on, you need to be there, you need to have your level ready, because if not, the chance will slip through your fingers. So the 3 things that you really need in order to become an actor is patience, dedication, and passion to keep you going and to keep following your dreams. This is Robin Schroeter from Masterclass Studio. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I see you again soon.